Hi guys, Sensei Dan here, West Valley Martial Arts. Today I want to talk to you about how to practice kata in a small space. So a lot of you are at home and maybe you're in a living room or bedroom and you don't have a huge dojo to practice in. Now there's really a lot of great things about this. If you think about reality, in self-defense, hopefully you don't get in a fight, but if you did, are you going to be in a wide open football field and have all the space you need? No, you're going to be, who knows where you might be. You might be out in sidewalk with all kinds of buildings nearby and parked cars and obstacles. So learning how to practice movement with limited space and having to adjust your footwork is a great exercise. So that's one. Understand that. Don't think of it as being limited by space, but as a way to practice. It's a really good idea. So we put some things up here just to give you some visuals. I'm using a space that's about 6.5 feet by 6.5 feet, so I can do kind of one good stance in the kata, right? And maybe you've even got a little smaller space. I'll bet you can still find ways to adapt for that as well. So a couple of things. I'm going to demonstrate the first few movements of Pinan Shodan, since almost all of you know that kata, and maybe I'll show some others too. But the main thing is understanding how to shuffle, right? So what I don't want is, and I've seen this in classes, and we have big classes too, where maybe there's someone there or something there, people kind of do these kinds of, well, I guess I'm practicing my kata. Well, now I'm not, right? I'm not practicing effective technique because I've got a poor stance and I'm having to rise my shoulders and jam my own technique. So instead, if there's something there, I can do one good technique and then I have to move and do my next punch. I shuffle back and punch forward with full power, no problem. Now, a couple things to think about. The way that you shuffle your feet is really important. Think about momentum. If I want to throw a punch, right? And the kata calls for forward momentum, for a stepping forward punch. If I step forward first and step back while I punch, that's not quite the same feeling as if I were stepping forward into that technique. So again, watch, I'm going to lower block. I know that my next move I have to punch with my back hand. I'm going to bring this leg back and then drive forward and hit. Now, I'm going to turn. If I keep my back foot there, I'm going to go crashing into this table, right? So what do? I'm going to bring my back leg up so that I can feel that lower block, that drive. And of course, same thing. I'm going to step forward and punch, shuffle, punch. Now my next movement, okay, maybe I'm already over here so you guys can see the edge. So even if I bring my back leg in, I'm still going to crash. So what's wrong with quickly shuffling and then blocking? Nothing, okay? It's okay. Does it change your kata fundamentally? No. It's okay to do this. So maybe my next move is supposed to be a lower block that direction. I don't want to waddle over, but I can make a quick dynamic move and make it happen. And then of course, oh, no problem, right? Now, if I need to quickly move a little bit, fine, no problem. Block, punch, block. Shuffling. Drive into your technique every single time. You might have to do a quick shuffle. It might mean you step a little bit before. This is actually a really great exercise for you to kind of figure out what feels most natural in a confined area, right? But I guarantee you, if you practice thinking about how your momentum goes and that shuffling, you'll be able to practice your katas no problem. All right, guys, have fun, go out and train.